What up, everyone? So, oh yeah, it's another week. Austin Faulkner won, and wait, Cooper Webb didn't win? No, but really, Austin Faulkner, he did win. If you didn't watch the race, he got out first, and then he did the Austin Faulkner thing. He's just winning by 4 or 5 seconds, just destroying everyone. I honestly don't even remember much about the 250 race because it's cool to watch Austin Faulkner win because I like Austin Faulkner. Austin Faulkner. How many times can I say that? But the rest of it's just kind of, you have Sexton in second, who by half the race was down 5.628 seconds. Yes, I'm watching the highlight right now so I can remember this. So in 10 minutes, he's lost 5 seconds. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot of time to lose in racing. 5 seconds is a long distance. And then you have Davalos, who's, the number 2 rider, which who cares? He's super old, and I don't know how he keeps getting rides. When you have all these kids coming up into the 250 ranks, how you have somebody doing that. You did have Oldenburg. Was it Oldenburg that crashed, or Hartgraff? I think it was Hartgraff, who jumped on into after the rhythm lane. He jumped into a tough block and kind of just got stuck. Not horrible, but it was just kind of oh no, he was jumping the whoops. That's what it was. I remember, and he got cross-rided and just kind of ended up in the berm, and nothing bad. Just literally just oh well, that's not where I needed to be. And Cooper got by him, so he went up to 5th or 6th or something. I don't know. The race was just kind of whatever, Austin Faulkner wins. Sexton comes in second. By 2 minutes, or with 3 minutes left, he was down 9 seconds. It's just incredible. That's a big distance to be down 9 seconds in, for second place. 4th, 5th, 6th, that's a normal distance, but from first to second to be 9 seconds is incredible. It just shows you how much faster he is than people right now. I don't remember if Cooper got Cooper got 4th. He didn't get around Oldenburg for the podium, or did he? I don't remember. No, last lap he did. Oh yeah, he did cut it off. He cut off his teammate. I remember that. He got 3rd. So good for Cooper, being his first or second year, I want to say, in Supercross, actually showing he's got some speed. He was down 13 seconds, but still, it's not that bad. I think if this championship stays the way it is, if Faulkner just graduates to the 450s next year, and every one of these people stays in the East Coast championship, it's going to be a lot closer. You're going to have Sexton and Davalos and Oldenburg and Cooper and Hartgraff and Peters. You're going to have a really close racing, but Faulkner it's not even fair at this point. And then, you had the 450s, which, oh boy, this was a race. I mean, good for, let's skip the talking, I don't care about that. The start was it's super tight too. You can tell I think it was a lot tighter than a lot of the other tracks. And it was another, KTM, another KTM tonight. You had Musquin get a really good start for once. Come out first, Savachi, and you had Tomac up there and Baggett. I think Webb was 5th? Yeah, 5th to start. So you had KTMs, 3 KTMs and 2 Kawasaki's in the top 5. It's just KTM zone this year. Let's see here. Roxon started in 8th, Wilson in 10th. I'm going to tell you where Wilson started because I like Wilson. Michael Essie. Ha! Cool, Michael Essie. You can fill in and come in 20th every race. Who cares? Cooper did stall at one point. I don't know. It was one of those races that's just you see Musquin up front, and you're okay, yeah, it's Musquin, whatever. He's gonna get out front, be fast, and he's gonna make a mistake or a couple mistakes, and he's gonna get into his head, and you're gonna have Tomac come flying by him, and Webb come by him and bag it. It was I completely forgot. It was Barcia's first race back after he broke his tailbone, bruised his tailbone, after hurt his ass, basically. So he didn't do too great, but like, you know, good for him. Well, he's in 5th. Yeah, no, actually he did pretty good. Like, good for him. Forgot Savachi went from like 2nd to 6th. I don't even remember what happened, but he just deadpanned it and fell down. Webb looked fast. I mean, being that he was as far back as he was to start, you have to say it's not that bad of him to. The only problem is, being this far up in the championship, he has the leeway room of being like, okay, well, you know, as long as I finish in the top 3, or like, if I'm not like 10th or 15th or something, you know, I don't crash, and that's what happened. Savachi, yeah, I remember he jumped into the top block in the split lane and he lost like 6. Yeah, it sucks for that. I mean, rookie move, but I think it'd be better, a lot better next year. That was right before Webb stalled, but or was Webb, he's got a pretty good like point lead, so you can kind of deal with these races where, like, you know, if you finish within 1 or 2 places of the people who are technically behind you in points, but if they finish like a position or 2 in front of you, they only gain like 2 or 3 points. You're not like, it's not this big like, oh no, how are we gonna do this? But it's, I don't know. I don't really think it was all that bad. I mean, the only shitty thing is like, forgot about that. Webb almost took out one of the cameras in the corners. Then he cut off Tomac, which is like a good aggressive pass, but he almost ate it so hard into one of those cameras. That would have just destroyed him and the bike. Oh, forgot about that. But then, for the next, like, from the 7th minute on, it was Musquin, Baggett, and Webb in the top 3. KTM. Red Bull, or Rocky Mountain, Red Bull, and Red Bull. So, like, sort of satellite, but kind of factory, and then factory teams. And they just, I don't know, KTMs are just super fast this year. I mean, you look like Suzuki's are nowhere. Reed and Justin Hill and Chisholm and Entingnab are 12th, 14th, 16th, and 20th. There's one Yamaha, which is Barsha, but 1, 2, 3 KTM, Musquin, Baggett, Webb. So like, he lost some points to Musquin, but not enough to really matter all that much, and also still gained some on Tomac, and gained a ton on Roxon because he finished like 8th and couldn't make positions. But yeah, not a bad race. I mean, good job for Musquin for finally winning, finally being the number 1 that he was probably supposed to be. But other than that, pretty boring, pretty easy, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.